found when I was rehearsing Cat, when I was rehearsing Maggie, there was a certain place where the director, she goes very, she's pleading, you know, haven't I done time enough? Haven't I served my term? Can't I apply for a pardon? And she's pleading with him and then goes right into, you know, why don't you get ugly? She goes from very low, very soft, very needy to a very angry, very high point. And the director was saying to me, no, I need more. I need a higher high and a lower low. I said, oh, all right, try again. And I found, working up to it again, a nudge in my mind, a little, big enough, as though I have an automatic pilot sort of for my film work. Something too big looks grotesque on film. An emotion, it doesn't have to be size either. It's an intensity as well that is too, it does not translate on film for me. It can be too big, it can be come across simply as grotesque. Playing off character Brick, and then he's the constant factor in the second act, and Big Daddy comes in and I'm off for 40, 45 minutes. Then the third act is all ensemble with surrounding Big Mama, essentially. So it's almost as though there were three different styles of plays in each act. It's almost a different style of playing. And, you know, I used to have a deal with Charles Durning. I said, look, if they stay after the first act, it's because I'm good. If they leave after the second act, you're dead, you know. You know, because if they stay for both acts, then we're all right, you know, if they stay for the third act. But there's no way my character can affect or change the way the play is flowing in the second act, which is very odd to feel so out of it. But it's in good hands. Durning is doing fine.
I never read whether Williams himself was aware of the degree to which that was a monologue in the beginning. Did you read about that?
He writes that that he had intended it actually almost entirely as a monologue. He wasn't even going to bring Brick on that as early as he does on stage for a long time. Have her almost, you know, just one presence on stage throughout, but found that he needed more to play off the character. It's one of those things where the director, Howard Davies, was a wonderful British director. He said, when I was just starting to break the back of the script, you know, when you get to the point where you're almost off book but not quite, and so it's driving you mad when you miss those little down words that, you know, he says, yeah, it's, you know, the actress picks up the script and reads the first act and goes, look at this. I talked for 50 minutes. And then you put the book down, you go, oh, God, I talked for 50 minutes. The specter more of Maggie that I am up against is more in film than on stage. But the fact is, Ms. Taylor's, I suppose she's the one that really comes to mind when you think of Maggie the Cat. But she didn't have the material that I have to work with. They cut the heck out of the play when they went to film it. Trying to erase any suggestion of homosexuality and all this stuff, which of course simply butchered the material. So I feel, I mean, the comparisons are silly in a sense. We're just so extraordinarily different, you know, approaches toward everything. I can think of, you know, body, you know, builds and I would hope though that I will put a stamp on this role for stage. That will be difficult to fight.